I'm now going to walk through the different elements on the Seder plate. Matzah, the unleavened bread eaten by the Israelites during the Passover. This will be explained more throughout the Passover Seder. Wine or grape juice. This is a symbol of joy and also represents the blood of sacrifice. Karpas, or parsley, is used to represent vegetables. It also represents the hyssop used to put the blood of the Passover lamb on the doorposts of God's people. Salt water represents the tears and cries of God's people during their slavery. Saro, or the shank bone of the lamb, represents the Passover lamb slain to save God's people. Maror, or bitter herbs, and usually horseradish, and it represents the bitterness of slavery. Haroset is a mixture of chopped nuts, apples, and cinnamon, and it represents the mortar used by the Israelites in building for Pharaoh during their slavery. It's also sweet to taste and represents God's goodness to his people.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu ad hadlik ner shel yom tov. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who has sanctified us by your commandments and has instructed us to kindle the lights for the festival. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shehekianu v'kiyamanu v'hidianu lazman hazeh. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who has granted us life and sustenance and has permitted us to reach this season.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri ha'adamah.
Manishana halela hazeh mikol halelat, mikol halelat, shebekol halelat anu oklin kameh tu matzah, kameh tu matzah, halelayla hazeh kulo matzah, halelayla hazeh kulo matzah, shebekol halelat anu oklin she'ar yerakot, she'ar yerakot, halelayla hazeh kulo maror, halelayla hazeh kulo maror, shebekol halelat einanu matbilin pa'amekat, afilu pa'amekat, halelayla shetei famim, halelayla shetei famim, shebekol halelat anu oklin ben yosheven uven mesubin, halelayla hazeh kulanu mesubin, halelayla hazeh kulanu mesubin.
This night different from all other nights. On all other nights, we either leaven bread or unleavened, matzah. On this night, why do we only eat matzah? On all other nights, we eat all kinds of vegetables. On this night, why do we only eat bitter herbs? On all other other nights, we do not dip our vegetables even once. On this night, why do we dip them twice? On all other nights, we eat our meals in an ordinary manner, sitting. On this night, why do we only eat reclining?
As the leader recites the names of each plague in Hebrew, you will repeat each plague in English while dipping your finger into the cup, allowing a drop of wine to fall onto your plate, thus reducing the fullness of the cup of the joy on this night. This symbolizes our sadness at the loss of human life, even that of our enemies.
Dam,
Blood.
Sephardeia,
Frogs.
Kinim,
Lice.
Arov,
Swarms of flies.
Dever,
Cattle disease.
Shikin,
Boils.
Barad,
Hail.
Arbe,
Locusts.
Koshek,
Darkness.
Makat Bikaru.
Death of the firstborn.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lehem min haaretz. Amen. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who brings forth bread from the earth. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al chilat matzah. Blessed are you, O Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who sanctified us with your commandments and commanded us to eat unleavened bread. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al kilat maror. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. L'shana haba'ah bi Yerushalayim. Next year in Jerusalem.